it.
Speaking of my vlog yesterday, I was editing very late.
Yeah. How late?
It was like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And then Zane went out with our other friends, with like Stass and Kelsey.
Sure.
And they went
Didn't
out.
post his vlog.
He didn't post his video.
I saw your story.
He went out, and it was like, it's a Wednesday night, so they went to a club, which is, I mean, you can't really do anything on a Wednesday night, but they went to a club, and then they texted me, and they're like, "We're coming over."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh God," and I'm like, "Okay," I'm like, "Fine." I don't know why I said that, but I'm like, maybe something good will come out of this.
Sure.
So they came over. It was Stass, Kelsey, and Zane. It was like 3 a.m. I'm still editing. They came over and they helped me with my edit, which was very nice because I needed help.
Yeah.
And then Stass stole Zane's jewel. And Zane was very angry. I mean, he was like playful angry. He's like, "Where's my fucking jewel?" And Stass was like, "Here it is." And then they started like wrestling for it, like fighting for it on my bed. And it was like all a joke. It was very cute, whatever, good time. And then Zane pretended like he was gonna body slam Stass, and he stood on top of my bed, like he was gonna wrestle, like WrestleMania, jump on her with his elbow.
Right.
And he got on one leg to like drop down, but when he got on one leg, he lost his balance, and he fell off my bed, head first, hitting the corner of a subwoofer I have on the ground, like the corner of a speaker. Head first. And he fell, and then he bounced up, and he pretended to get back in the fight, but then he's like, "Oh no, I'm really hurt. I'm really hurt. I'm actually hurt." And it was just a big ass cut in his head, like a huge cut, and he was bleeding all over my room.
Oh.
And he was bleeding all over the speaker, all over my bed, and he's like, I think I got cut. I think I got cut." And then he was bleeding all on the floor, and we had to go to the emergency room because of it.
What time did you go there?
We got there at like 4:30 in the morning.
You still haven't posted.
Yeah, still haven't posted. It was 4:30 in the morning, and we got there. They called Zane into the room. I was there with him for a little bit. I was there for the beginning, for when they asked like the first questions, and the woman goes, "Have you done any you smoked any marijuana or have you done any street drugs?"
Mm-hmm.
And Zane goes, "No." and Zane goes, "Wait, what are street drugs?" And then she goes, like cocaine, ecstasy, Molly, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I go, "You're talking about the last week, right?" And she goes, "Yes, like really recently." And I'm like, "Oh no, he's good." And Zane's like, "Yeah, I'm good." So they took that, and then everything was good, and then
So you lied to the people.
So we lied. No, that was fine. But they took him in, and he had to get his head stapled.
I saw it.
Crazy, and he was so drunk he posted it all on Instagram.
Yeah.
And it was like him getting injections into his cut in his head, and it looked really bloody and gross. But yeah, he ended up getting he was very fun about it. Like, I feel like when any of us get hurt, we're always so upbeat about it. None of us are really like in pain. But yeah, he was fun about it. We went to the hospital. He got it done. He had a good time. Thankfully, this was a freak accident. He wasn't being an idiot. He was literally just being a goof, and he got hurt.
What's the difference?
Well, normally he'll like be an idiot and he'll like actually like be doing dangerous shit. But this time he literally just fell off my bed like he was a monkey.
Right.
Like,
right.
This time it was just like an accident.
And did they put a shot in his head so the stitch wouldn't hurt?
Yeah, they didn't do stitches. They did staples.
Okay.
They literally took a stapler and went.
Yeah, I saw it. They must have given him Novocaine, right? Or no, because he was so drunk. They didn't.
Yeah, they probably, they injected him with something. It was gruesome. And
then what time did you get home?
I got home at like 5:30, and then Jonah stayed back with him at the hospital.
Right.
And I uploaded my vlog, and right when I uploaded, they walked into my house, and it was go time again. And I talked to them for a little bit, and then I went to bed. So I got to bed at like 7:30, 8.
Must be exhausted.
And we had a meeting at 11. I wake up to Natalie coming into my room because we have a meeting. And I'm like, I'm up. And I hear this fucking loud snoring. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, someone slept in my room. Someone slept in my damn room. And I was like, Natalie, is Zane in my room? Because I'm still in bed. So like I can't see. And she's standing like over my bed. And she's like, no, it's fucking Jonah. And then she leaves my room. And I go, Jonah, get the fuck up. What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing in my room? And I get up. And he's not in my fucking room. His snoring is so loud. He's in the fucking living room.
When I walked in, I heard the snoring, and I thought he was doing a bit.
Yeah.
But he wasn't. He was asleep.
Yeah. He wasn't kidding. And I thought he was right next to me. I literally thought he was cuddling with me. That's how loud his snoring was. But he was in the other room. And I went in the other room and I grabbed his nose and I just held it together, pinched it together, wake him up. And I was like, what the hell is wrong with you? But yeah, so Jonah made it.
Getting some of that good sleep. I'm riding with Todd the other day, our good-looking friend.
Yes.
He's like, Chase, I went to this anti-aging clinic for my knee, and the guy took some blood of mine and he put it in a centrifuge, and then he shot it into my knee, and my knee was like instantly better. And I'm falling apart, like my whole body every single day.
So he took blood from a random part of his body.
Yeah.
Which is where? Just from his arm?
Maybe from his arm.
And then he shot it straight into his knee?
Put it in a centrifuge, like mixed it with something.
Oh, what the fuck?
And then put it in his knee, and Todd's like, and my knee was better instantly. And he's like, and they have cock treatments there. They have penis treatments there. And I was like, oh.
And this is when you perked up? Todd, say that again. Into my knee. No, the other part. Penis treatments. Yeah. What's that all about?
And so I was like, huh. I was like, I mean, I'm like fine. Like I have sex like 3 times a week, which is good for a 45-year-old guy, I think.
That sounds crazy for a 45-year-old guy.
Good or bad?
Yeah, it sounds great.
It's great, right? But I'm with Trisha, who's a sex maniac.
Who demands it 9 times a week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So it's stressful for me. She's younger, and it's like it's a lot of stress. It's like I gotta fucking keep up with her.
Yeah.
It's like keeping up with LeBron James, And so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I'll go check it out. Todd's recommendation. Todd's like, I really like this guy. I'm like, oh, so I go and I get like a consultation the other day, and
to get it shot up in your dick.
That's an option. And the guy was like, he's like, you don't need that yet. He's like, you're fine. He's like, we usually shoot the dick for 80-year-old people.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, cool.
And then you pulled your pants down. You're like, holy shit, those are saggy. We're gonna give you 2 shots right now.
Yeah. So anyways, I went in today and I thought they were gonna do the same treatment with Todd.
The knee.
Yeah. And so I got there and like they put numbing cream. I put numbing cream all over my penis first thing, and on my taint, and then.
Oh wait, you thought they were gonna do it? Even though they told you that they
I just thought it was going to be a different procedure. Let me finish. And so then he's like, all right, take this plastic wrap and wrap your dick like a burrito. So I sat there for like 45 minutes.
Delicious.
And then I go in after 40.
Go.
And then I go in and they're like, okay, take your pants down, which is already like, oh, fuck. And it's a woman. And they put like a sheet over not even a sheet, like a thing over my lap. And she comes in. And she's like, hey, how's it going? And I'm like, oh, hey. And I was like, okay, so I get like a shot in my knee? And she's like, oh, no. We're going to do sound waves. And I was like, oh, okay.
What?
So I'm like, so you just kind of like run something over my penis like that? And so she's like, oh, no. This is electroshock therapy, sound waves. She pulls out this thing. It's a fucking jackhammer. It looks like a jackhammer. And
can I stop you? Is she working on your knee or your penis? Because you keep mixing it up.
No. That Todd went for his knee. I'm going for sex drive.
Okay, so you are going for your penis.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then she starts jackhammering my penis for like 45 minutes. All my groin.
I'm sure she's gonna hate the story.
Underneath my balls.
Okay. With like electricity.
Yeah. And it is just the fucking strangest thing I've ever done in my life.
How does it feel?
Pretty good.
And it's like electricity?
Yeah. It's like electricity, and it's like going in and out of my cock. And then...
Wait, what are you doing? Are you just sitting there? And she's just like...
I'm like lying down. I've got my hand over my eyes.
Is your penis like out and about?
Yeah, but it's not erect or anything.
I know, but that stresses me out. Someone looking at your dick for like... You said like how long?
I was in there for about half an hour.
For like 30 minutes, your penis is just out.
Yeah.
And this woman's just...
It was awful. And then...
This woman's poking at it.
Twice a day...
Oh, and then she got you a penis pump.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I have to go and use this penis pump twice a day.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and like I don't even know why I did it. And pills.
And you got pills.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really disgusting.
So that's my story.